Yes, my people, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to make some coconut dumpling and some ackee and saltfish. So stay tuned. Come with me in my kitchen. So I'm going to start by making my dough for my dumpling. I don't have any real coconut today. I'm gonna use the makeshift coconut milk. This is the one I always use. It's rich in cream, but I rather the original coconut what I blend. But now today I'm gonna use this one and see how it turns out. If it turns out as good as that, okay? So stay with me. So here we go. Right now I'm gonna put some cornmeal. Gonna put 2 spoons of cornmeal. I'm gonna be doing 5. 5 is a little more. Let me do 5. That is it. I'm gonna pinch my salt. For my flour, I pinch my salt. Just a little pinch of salt. All right, that is it. So I have a piece of pumpkin here. I'm gonna grate my pumpkin and use my pumpkin into my flour. My pumpkin is frozen, a frozen pumpkin, because that's the only way you can keep your pumpkin from getting spoiled. As soon as I got that pumpkin in a little while, that pumpkin it gets soft. So here I go peeling my pumpkin. It's so hard, it's so frozen right now, I can't really use my peeler because it's gonna be maybe bouncing off of it or something, but I'm fine with my knife peeling my pumpkin. Okay. Yep, it is frozen. Frozen pumpkin. Here you go. Find my grater. I was looking for my grater. So I'm going ahead grating my pumpkin. So I'm making coconut dumpling and ackee and saltfish. This pumpkin is frozen, it's very cold. I have it in my freezer for about a week. So right now I'm grating my rich pumpkin. This pumpkin comes straight from Mexico, not from Jamaica. I can't get the Jamaican pumpkin over here. It's so sad. But this one comes straight from Mexico. Pumpkin, I will grate my pumpkin. So this is my great pumpkin, my grated pumpkin. It's my grated pumpkin. Then I'm gonna go ahead and tap in some coconut milk into my pumpkin and some salt. No, I already put salt into my flour. I'm not gonna put any salt in it. I'm gonna tap some coconut milk into my pumpkin. And I'm gonna mix it. Into the boiling of the dumpling. So this is my coconut milk and my pumpkin. Use this coconut milk and the pumpkin to make my dough, to make my dumpling. All right, there we go. I'm going to use my spoon to catch my dough. I'm gonna use my spoon to start it up, okay? First, I'm mixing up my cornmeal. Mixing up my cornmeal. Then I'm gonna add my pumpkin little by little. I'm not gonna put it one time because I don't want to spoil my flour. So I'm using it little by little and catch my dough. As soon as my dough catch, if it's need a little more water, I add a little more coconut milk. Look like I can put all of it in there one time. All right, here you go. So here you go, my peeper. I do what I do and I love what I do. I need a little more flour because my pumpkin was just a little too much, but it's okay. I'm gonna add a little more flour so I can get it hard and so it can form in the dumpling. Just a little more flour. Too much water in your dough, in your flour, so it get too soft. You can't get to form your dough properly. So you're gonna have to add flour, and you just grab the flour and squeeze it so you make a dough. See that? You just grab it and squeeze it. There you go. This is going on fine. I'm making my nice dough right now. After I make my dough like this, then I'm gonna just turn on my stove and put my coconut milk to boil, so the water can come to a boil, so I can make my. So yes, my people. So now I'm gonna just start my boiling water for my dumpling. There you go, that's a code. And I'm gonna put my coconut milk inside. Yeah, I'm gonna put my coconut milk. And what I'm gonna do, all these pieces of grated pumpkin what left, I'm gonna put them inside so they can boil out. That's a code. Then I'm gonna continue to make my dumpling, make my dough for my dumpling. My dough is forming really good because the pumpkin is so cold, and because of the freezing temperature of the pumpkin, my dough is so soft and mild. It's easy to form like that. That's a code. I'm cooking coconut pumpkin dumpling. add half a teaspoon of salt into my coconut milk. I'll just go 1 teaspoon of salt into my coconut milk. Yeah, my dough is ready. I'm just waiting. Yeah, I can put my dumpling right into that boiling water. Look at my dumpling. Spinners! Making my little spinners. Have to make some spinners in my dumpling, in my coconut dumpling. Have to. We call it titty dumpling. Titty dumpling, spinners. Who don't know titty dumpling? Tell me. Okay, so that is it for my dumpling. Now I'm gonna put a little piece of sweet potato and a piece of chayote. I have chayote and sweet potato. I'm gonna use. And I have Irish potato as well. So I'm going to put one of each in there. In a second. That's how sharp that thing is. That's my potato. I'm going to use 2 potatoes. 2 of that Irish potato because I really like Irish potato. So yes, my people, Irish potato and my chayote, chocho. Chocho, chocho, chayote, chocho. It's for the chocho eater. This is good for you. This is really good for your system. There you go. Data code. A data code. I'm if you tell you. And my sweet potato, I'm not leaving off my sweet potato. That's give me the kick in my pot. Then I'm gonna season up my coconut milk with some ground seasoning real quick and cover it down to boil. Yes, my people, and this is my sweet potato. I'm going to give it a little stir because I don't want my dumpling to stick to the bottom of my pot. Data code. All right. So I'm going to leave it to boil, and in the meantime it's boiling. I'm going to make the preparation for my. So yes, my people. I'm going to put some seasoning into my dumpling right now. See my coconut dumpling? Yeah, a data code. I'm going to put some seasoning in there right now. I'm going to cut First thing, I'm going to put some thyme. I have thyme here. I'm dropping my thyme inside. Then I'm going to put some garlic. Thyme. I'm going to put some garlic. I'm going to chop up some garlic. Some for my ackee and salt fish, and also some for my dumpling. Because I'm making ackee and salt fish and coconut dumpling. My garlic. This is my garlic. This is my garlic. The rest of my garlic is for my ackee and saltfish. Then I'm going to chop up my green onion, my scallion. So this is my onion, my scallion, green onion or scallion. You want to call it whichever name you want to give it. That is it. I call it green onion and scallion. I'm putting it in right away. Put the rest over here for my ackee and saltfish. Then also I'm gonna put 1 carrot into my coconut dumpling. My grandmother used to call this coconut rundown. You know? So my coconut dumpling. Coconut dumpling. Let me mix it. Oh, this thing smells so nice. Trust me. The taste, the smell is magnificent. This smell is magnificent. I'm gonna add a little of my total seasoning. My total seasoning is good for everything. It's just a half a teaspoon. I'm judging it. Before I go, I can't forget my habanero. So I'm putting 1 habanero. Yes, my people, so right now I'm about to put my saltfish on the fire because I have my ackee already pre-cooked. Yeah, a data code fire. And my saltfish. Now, here's my saltfish. I'm gonna wash it real good because it's salt. It was saturated in salt. That's my saltfish. I don't have to put no salt in my water because it's already salt. My saltfish. I'm putting 1 teaspoon of sugar. 1 teaspoon of sugar in my saltfish. So it can help to extract the salt. Extract the salt. While I'm waiting on my saltfish, I'm gonna check in on my dumpling. Again, check. There we go. My dumpling is coming up. Look at that. Look at that. There you go. That's my coconut dumpling. Data code. I do what I do and I love what I do. A data code. I don't know. So yes, my people, I'm continuing to cut up my ingredients. Cutting up my ingredients for my ackee and saltfish. My saltfish is already boiling. My dumpling is already boiling. So I cut my bell pepper really small. And my onion, I always use a lot of onion. I'm an onion and garlic person. When you have onion and garlic, you can make whatever meal you want to make in the whole wide world. You never go wrong with onion and garlic. So yes, my people, look like my pumpkin dumpling. It's ready. My pumpkin dumpling is ready. It's all ready. Now I can turn my stove completely off. Look at the gravy. A data code. See that? My pumpkin dumpling is ready. So I'm going to set my pumpkin dumpling to the side and I'm going to start preparing my ackee and saltfish. So yes, my people, now I'm going to start preparing my ground vegetable for my ackee. I pour my oil in and I'm gonna lit my stove. There you go. And before my oil get temp, I am going to all my ingredients in there because I don't want my oil to get temp without my ingredients. I want my ingredients to boil in the oil. I want it to cook in the oil. So I'm going to put my ingredients in there, all my ingredients, so it can cook in the oil. Pre-cook your vegetable. Because the ackee, I have the ackee here. The ackee is already boiled. I have it here. It's already boiled. Yes, I'm boiling my ground vegetable in my oil. I put tomatoes in there so you keep the oil temperature low so it don't burn my skeleton and my thyme. And also I'm gonna add a little bit of black pepper. A little black pepper. And also I'm gonna add a little total seasoning. I'm just guessing this amount. It's not a lot. We have some very tiny holes on the front, so I'm just pouring out maybe a half a teaspoon. That's all I need. Yeah, and that can cook my I'm gonna boil my I'm boiling it in a low temperature, a low fire, so it can cook and not burn. Okay? The plastic can never get that part, but I got it here, so I'm getting it ready. It's not a lot, but that's fine. I'm not in Jamaica, where we have the ackee abundant. We are in America. So yes, my people, I'm about to shred my saltfish right now. I'll put my saltfish under running water in the sink. Saltfish into my sieve. And then I'm going to shred my saltfish. Wash it, then you boil it, then you wash it again. So you don't bring a lot of salt into your pot. I'm testing my saltfish. Wash out. So now I'm going to put my saltfish into my ingredients. That's my saltfish. So I'm going to make it cook just a little bit in this ingredient, so the saltfish can grab the taste of all the vegetables what I have in here. So I'm going to give it like 2 minutes to cook together. I'm going to add just a little bit more of my total seasoning to my fish. All right, there you go. Now I'm going to add my ackee. There you go, a dot of code. I'm gently stirring this because I don't want my ackee to mash out. It's already soft, I don't want it to mash further. So I'm putting this on a low flame. And also, I'm gonna add just a little black pepper on top of my ackee. So, I like the decoration of the black pepper on my tahine to my ackee and saltfish. Here go my tahine. I put a little tahine on it. Make it nice and pretty. And then I'm gonna just mix it up. Look at that. And I'm gonna leave it there to come together. I'm not gonna mix it too much. I'm gonna leave it on the low flame. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it on the low flame. So my ackee and saltfish, that's about it. My ackee and saltfish and coconut dumpling is gonna be epic. Or if you want to say, it is epic. I'm doing a little housekeeping right now, because it's a one-man show. I do what I do and I love what I do. This is a one-man show. That is it. Yes, my people, so this is the last of my ackee. It is ready. Now I'm going to turn it up and I'm going to let it sit for a little bit. And then I'm going to make my plate. Okay? Sit back, relax, grab a cup and have a drink. And then we will be right back in at least 5 to 10 minutes. So yes, my people. That is it. And I'm going to add my ackee and saltfish. Got data code. Here is my plate. Ackee and saltfish and pumpkin coconut dumpling. Pumpkin coconut dumpling. This is epic. I can't wait. I can't wait to dive into it, to be honest with you. It looks so good. It smells so good. But before I dive into it, just remember to like, share, and subscribe. That's all I'm asking. And tell a friend to like, share, and subscribe. I'm going into it the old school way. At first I go with my ackee. My ackee and saltfish. Woo! I'm telling you, you can always want to eat with your eyes. Look, this is the ackee and saltfish. You know what is this? The dumpling, steaming hot. You're missing out. You are missing out. This is Colas dumpling. This is Colas' favorite. Pumpkin dumpling and coconut. That's Colas. I was inspired by him to make the pumpkin dumpling with coconut. It is really good. Colas, thank you for the recipe. So tell a friend to like, share, and subscribe. The only thing you need with this is water. Let me tell you something. The gravy for the dumpling, it is magnificent. It's the nicest thing you can ever boil down. We call it custard. It boils down to custard, or we call it coconut rundown. But colors call it pumpkin dumpling. But this is basically coconut rundown. You see the gravy? That is coconut rundown. It is so good. If you try to make it, go in the description below. If you go into the description below, get all the recipe, how to make it. If you can't figure it out, inbox me. And I can say, hey, this is how you do it. But this coconut dumpling, it's real. And we call it coconut rundown. Coconut rundown. Yeah. Catch you on the next one. This is so good. I have to just sit back, relax, and enjoy it. Have a great day. Like, share, and subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Hey man, how you doing, bro?
Doing good, man.
Man, your face full of smile with that dumpling, huh?
Man, you already know.
You know what kind of dumpling is that?
No, what kind of dumpling?
Pumpkin coconut dumpling. Give a shout out to Colors. Colors recipe. Give a shout out to him.
Colors. Can't give him the shout out yet. I gotta test it.
All right, test it out and then give him a shout out. Yeah. More coconut dumpling. You have the coconut banana dumpling already. Now you have the pumpkin coconut dumpling.
Mmm. Love it.
Yeah. And that's a code.